Crime Fighters, the police and you. Bridging the gap between the police and you.
My name is John Quincy Tande. I'm a Cameroonian.
Where do you live?
I live at number 16 Fabolude.
With who?
I live with my auntie.
Were you born here in Nigeria?
No, sir.
So how did you come to
Finish my second year
In what year?
this year.
So do you know these people?
I know Koredi, as in he stays in my street. This one,
What's his name?
Sunday, he comes to eat in my compound because they sell food in my compound.
What are the other two people in Ghana?
The other one, he's an apprentice. He too comes to eat in my
As
compound.
what?
He's an apprentice.
Now what is he learning?
He deals with wood.
Wood.
Yes.
What of the next one?
I don't know him. Yes, sir.
How did you join the robbery?
So I was in the house when what's his name? The other Shongo came. He called me. He told me that we should stroll down to somewhere. And I asked him where were we going to. He told me that when we get there, he will tell me that he wants to go and see two of his friends. I told him that hope will come back in time. He now told me yes, because it was getting late and my aunt doesn't allow me to go out late. So when getting there now, I now waited for them outside. He told me that I will meet he told me two of his friends at the junction of the street. So when getting there, I saw Sunday. I saw only this Sunday here, standing there. So when I got there, he now told me that we'll meet the rest, getting to the second junction. So that's where I saw Onyekachi, what's his name? Shongo and Koredi. So when we got there, we now strolled up. We're going towards one compound where when you go there, you head towards the river there. So when we got there, I and Sunday waited outside. So when we waited outside, Onyekachi now went back. He left us. So when I and Sunday were outside, while Shongo and Koredi went inside. So we waited. After waiting, suddenly they now came out and told me that let's go. That's how I came back. So came out and told me let's go, let's be going, that we should go fast. So when we were coming, I now asked Shongo, what is the problem? Why are we so fast? When we were coming, we weren't so fast. He now said, let's go fast. That he will explain when we get to our area. So that's how we got there. He now told me that where they went to, the people living in that compound, like he has a friend there, and the friend was somehow in Ineka. He was unfriendly. He was like trying to harass him also. Then I just left them. So on the Friday, I work with a sawmill where they sell woods. So I was there. So when I was there, suddenly I saw this Sunday and two other men with one driver. They now told me that they had some questions to ask me. That when getting to the compound, that I'll answer the questions. So my auntie was by the side there, because they first of all reached the house. I wasn't in the house. So when they asked my auntie, and she said I was at the sawmill. So they told me that I should enter the car. When we entered the car, they now took me to the place where the OPCs were and some people. So they started telling me that I should tell them the fact. They started pointing at all of them. By then, this one wasn't there. He said, do I know this one? I told him I know him, that he comes to eat in the compound. They asked me of the other one. I said, yes, he comes to eat in my compound. They asked me of the other one. I said, I don't know him. By then, Koredi too wasn't there. So they now told me that I should tell them the fact of everything that I know about them. What do they do for their living? I started explaining their occupations, what they do.
Are you leading a life worthy of emulation by your words? Do you care to find out what they do in your absence? If you know it or not, they will take over from you in future. Are you preparing them to be worthy citizens or criminals, cult members, prostitutes? It's worthwhile to give your words the attention they need now while you can, before it is too late. This has been a message from the Nigerian Police Force.